Shalom. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Come on, 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command GEN.YAHANNA. Since 9, teaching the truth of this Bible to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, showing our people that we are the Lord's chosen people and the only people that the Most High God, the God of the Holy Bible, gives a damn about. And we will forever be the only people that he cares about. And of course, that our oppressor is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Today's class is going to be about how detrimental brotherhood is in order to build up the reservations. You know what I'm saying? In order to make sure that our people stop hating one another and giving their love to our oppressor and to all of these other disgusting heathens. So we're going to give everybody a hot second to tune in, and then we're going to get into it. If you want to go ahead and go to the book we're going to be in 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. So let me tune in myself. All right, that looks good. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it. From the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, I'm saying if a man say that he loves God, but he hates his brother, I'm saying let's think of what are some forms of hate that you can show towards your brother. I'm saying sitting there and selling drugs to your people, that's a form of hate. Sitting there robbing and stealing from your brothers, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there kidnapping the people of your nation in order to make some kind of profit off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's another form of hate. Because all of these people going missing on the reservations, you know what I'm saying, primarily women, that's not just from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That's from those that are looking to improve their lives in this hell that we're living in. And therefore, they start working for our oppressor. And they start afflicting our people in the same ways that our oppressor would afflict us in the past. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got all these different, how we got this lifestyle that we live today, from being conquered by the Europeans, you know what I'm saying, put into slavery, and then them taking the chains off of us and giving us their doctrines and philosophies and all their different way of life. You know what I'm saying? We adopt that into our own communities, and then we start living our lives how the oppressor would. And then we start hating our own people. You know what I'm saying? We start hating our brothers, and we start carrying out acts in order to show our hatred towards them. Which is why so many people are ending up missing and drug dealers are flourishing on the reservations with all the goddamn meth epidemics happening, with all the people strung out here on damn marijuana. You know what I'm saying? There's a marijuana epidemic going on in the reservations right now. All because some people would rather make profit. You know what I'm saying? Rather get some type of damn materialistic gain out of selling drugs as compared to trying to uplift their people and trying to rebuild their nation. You know what I'm saying? Our nation, which has been absolutely destroyed by our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? One of the ways, which was through marijuana, you know what I'm saying, meth and opioids and alcohol, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot of our people just turn a blind eye to that, all to try to come up in America's system. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come up in the social classes of America to try to make themselves look and feel like there's something more than they really are in America. Which, if you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, no matter where you are, if you're in the ghettos, I'm saying the barrios, the reservations, if you're in a middle class housing addition, living in a damn skyscraper, it don't matter where you are a slave in America. And no matter how much you destroy your own people, you will forever be a slave in America. You will always be looked at as a damn savage to our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Someone that is beyond saving. That's what we are to this man that has oppressed us for so long. You know what I'm saying? Over 400 years of oppression, and we think that we can just join America's society by doing what America does, which is to steal, you know what I'm saying, kill, and lie, sell drugs, do all these things to the Lord's chosen people, to our people. Which, if you look in this book right here, the Lord lets us know that if we do these things, that our nation is going to be brought very, very low amongst all of these heathens. No matter what nation it is, no matter what your cause is, you know what I'm saying, to try to better your life, or even the life of your nation. If you're doing sinful things, the Lord is going to come against you. You know what I'm saying? These are just some of the hateful things that we do to our people and to our brothers in order to destroy them. So if you sit there and you say that you love God, whether it's the damn Christian God, which so many of our people love, or whether it's the damn Great Spirit, which is the same damn thing, you can't say that you love them with, you know what I'm saying, while hating your own nation, while hating these people that are in the gutters with you every damn day, while going and giving your love to our oppressor and to all these heathens scattered throughout the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible. And the only person that would spread such a philosophy like that would be our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he has always done throughout the planet Earth, which is to lie and deceive us. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. And so the scriptures let us know that if we sit there and say that, oh, we love the Great Spirit, you know what I'm saying, the ancestors, if we love, you know what I'm saying, the Christian God, But yet you sit there and you hate your brother. You sit there and you sell drugs to your people. You murder your people. You know what I'm saying? You kidnap and steal and lie and all these hateful acts towards your own nation. You know what I'm saying? The Bible tells you that you are nothing but a liar. And it don't matter how much you hoot and holler and take vision quests or whatever steps it is that you take in order to try to prove your love for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even love your brother, the man struggling next to you, then shoot, it's not possible for you to love the Most High. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? And the scriptures let you know right there. This man that you're sitting there and struggling with every day in the reservations, you know what I'm saying, throughout all the cities of America. If you sit there and you can't even love this man that you know is struggling with you, that you can see that is struggling with you every day, hell, every other day, you know what I'm saying, and you don't even know what the Most High looks like, and you'll sit there and you'll say you love him over this man that is going through hell with you. Verse 21, and this commandment have we from him. You know what I'm saying? This is a commandment from the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? It's not from a damn Christian pastor or a shaman or some spirit that, you know what I'm saying, whispers things in your ear. This is from the Most High God, the God of the Bible, and the only true God that is on the face of the planet Earth and throughout all these damn galaxies and solar systems and whatnot. That he who loveth God love his brother also. I'm saying, so that's a commandment. So if you sit there and you say you love God, then you should also love your brother. You know what I'm saying? Because your brother, another Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, that is a man that is created in the image of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And in the spirit of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures let you know that if you can't even love a man that could love the Most High God, which, sad to say, so many of our people, we absolutely hate the Most High God. We hate Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We hate that idea. And we'll do everything in our power to come against it, just like we always have. I'm saying it doesn't matter what time period it is or what century it is. Our people will always come against the God of the Bible because he stands up for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because he lets us know that we are his favorite people and the greatest people on the face of this earth. So that's just something that us as a nation, we choose to look past. And instead, we look and we give our love to our oppressor. The most disgusting and vile and wicked, you know what I'm saying, bastards on the face of this earth. There's just too many words to describe these people. But yet these are the people we choose to give all of our love to, no matter what it is that they do to us. You know what I'm saying? These people, they are not our brothers. what I'm saying? We are now all one nation with these people. I'm saying the Lord separated us for a reason. We're going to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40. Saying the sooner that our people realize that we are completely separate from our oppressor. I'm saying the locust man, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. As soon as we realize that we are separate from them, you know what I'm saying, the quicker that we can rebuild our nation as a people. Because we have always looked to join our oppressor through any time of our oppression throughout the land of America. Whether we are being oppressed by Spaniards or the English, the French, I'm saying the Russians, Germans, I'm saying it don't matter what they call themselves. Those are the people we always look to join to. The people we always chose to give our love to while hating our brothers. Slack. Book of Matthew, chapter 25 and verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren. I'm saying, so the king, which is, you know what I'm saying, Yahushua, or how most people know him as Christ. I'm saying he's letting our people know that if you do something unto the least of his brethren, you know what I'm saying, which the least in American society, that'd be, you know, our people that are out here that are absolutely destroyed, you know, the drug addicts, the homeless, you know what I'm saying, the prostitutes, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. These people that we look down upon and count as being absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? These are the least of our nation, the nation of Israel. So, and it's sad to say that so many of our people view our own brothers on the reservations next to us, you know what I'm saying, as the least of our nation. And even though they live in the same conditions as we do. Ye have done it unto me. So Christ is letting us know as we sit there and we do these things to the least of our nation. I'm saying we sit there, we look down upon them, tell them go get a job, let them know that they are less than dirt. I'm saying Christ is letting us know that we are doing those same things to him. I'm saying that goes to show you the brotherhood that Christ had for the nation of Israel and no other nation on the face of this earth. I'm saying because only a true brother would let you know that if you offend this man, I'm saying if you do some type of harm to him, I'm saying then you are doing the same thing to me. And in doing so, you know what I'm saying, you'll have to deal with me. Slack. So we're going to go to book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. Saying that's a mentality that so many of our people that we've got to learn to adopt as a nation. So when we sit there and we don't worry about all the police killings or the incarcerations because it's not being done to us directly. I'm saying it's being done to the brother next to us. I'm saying the brother that is struggling in these reservations alongside us. But because we just choose to ignore it and act like it ain't, saying nothing but a thing. You know what I'm saying? We are sullying the name of Christ by doing so. Because Christ let us know that whatever is done to them brothers, you know what I'm saying, however they are viewed, the same thing is done for him. So all of our oppressors out here afflicting our nation, you know what I'm saying, making sure that we are destroyed and brainwashed. We don't view that as an attack on us as a people. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what all Israel believes. That's just something that has to happen. That if they followed the laws of the land, then nothing would have happened to them. But us as a people, we should take that as an attack on our nation. If they are afflicting our people, or if we're out here and we're doing sedition in order to come up in America's society, then we should view that as an attack on our own nation. And saying which that would turn a lot of us away from our sinful ways. I'm saying, because if we realize what we were doing to our brother, I'm saying the same thing would be done to us. I'm saying we would stop selling drugs to our people. We would stop murdering them or selling them out, or you know what I'm saying, selling, kidnapping them, and all these things. Slack. Book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you. See, so this is Christ speaking, letting us know that he's giving us a new commandment, which is just something a lot of Christians like to bring up. They don't like to say what that commandment is and who it pertains to. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you. So Christ is letting us know, just as he has loved us, in the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we should be showing that same love to one another. Showing that same love to the people of our nation. I mean, hell, think about it. I'm saying Christ, he was tortured. I'm saying he went through all these heinous, I'm saying, tortures and afflictions until he was put to death, all for the nation of Israel. I'm saying that's true love right there. To sit there and lay down your life for your people, no matter what it was you had to go through, no matter what tortures you had to endure, no matter what, I'm saying, mental tactics were used in order to to destroy or distort your mind. You know what I'm saying? Christ went through it all, and he endured until the end in order to save his people. Which, if you look at the I.S.U.P.K under Command GEN.YAHANNA, that's exactly what we are willing to go through for our people. You know what I'm saying? We're willing to go through all these afflictions and all the torturing and all these, you know what I'm saying, things that just make people shake and quiver and run in fear. I'm saying we're willing to go through all these things in order to get our people out of the condition that they are in order to show our people just how important it is to have a brotherhood amongst our nation. Saying, because without brotherhood, a nation is going to crumble, and it'll crumble real fast. I'm saying blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we're the nation that's supposed to have the strongest and best brotherhood of all nations, but yet we're captive here in America. You know, we've got the absolute worst. I'm saying we're the top ones that hate our brothers, that hate our people, that'll sit there and do anything, you know what I'm saying, even if it means destroying our nation in order to come up in the society of America. You know what I'm saying, in our oppressor's kingdom. I'm saying we're the only nation of people that does that. You don't see our oppressor doing that no matter where it is that he came from. You know what I'm saying? You only see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians doing such a thing. You don't see the Arabs doing it, the Asians, the Africans, East Indians. You know what I'm saying? These people look to better their people, not only back across the damn ocean, but better their people here in America. Which is why they set up their own communities and make sure that all their people get hired on businesses. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show you how destroyed we are as a people if we're the only ones doing these things. Only ones looking down on our brothers and destroying them in order to come up in America. Slovakia. That ye also love one another. Slovakia, remember on top. A new commandment I give unto you. So is Christ giving the Israelites a new commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Saying we love one another as Christ has loved us. Saying if you read this Bible, you know what Christ went through for his people. You know what I'm saying? That's true love right there. That ye also love one another. You know what I'm saying? That we love one another. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You think that'd be an easy thing to do. Then you think that'd be one of the easiest commandments to keep. But because of the brainwashing that our nation has gone through by our oppressor, you know what I'm saying, that's not plausible to us as a people. So that's just something that can't be done because we got such hatred for our nation. I'm saying we're the only people that look at it like that's just normal. And we ignore, you know what I'm saying, these other nations and the love that they have for their own people while having a hatred for us. We just look past that and we choose to continue to give all of our love to all these heathens. Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples. So by the men in the I.S.U.P.K, I'm saying when we sit there and we give our love to our people, I'm saying to our brothers, and we lay our lives on the line for them, and that's how all these heathen nations, I'm saying not only the heathen nations, but the nation of Israel, how they will know that we are the disciples. You know what I'm saying? The true disciples. Because there's a lot of disgusting fake groups out here. You know what I'm saying? That branched off from the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? That follow in the ways of hell, all these heathens, in the ways of America, and in their own selfish ways. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a true brotherhood like the UPK has. Which is why they can sit there and murder people of their own congregation for a damn African and get off scot-free. Why they can sit there and go across the ocean to recruit Africans to join their congregation. And while they'll sit there and say you can say molest children and take heathen wives. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a hatred for our people. Saying because these same people that sit there and say that, they aren't going to do that to no white children, to no African or Arab or Asian, East Indian. They're going to do that to Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian children. They're going to sit there and do all these heinous acts and further the destruction of our people, and all in order to fulfill their lustful desires. So, which is not what the disciples of Christ would be doing. You know what I'm saying? They keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? They even be prepared to die before they break a single one of these laws, statutes, and commandments given to the nation of Israel, because they know how important it is, which is what the men in the UPK are willing to do. God damn it, we're willing to lose our lives in order to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, in order to bring our people up out of this hell, in order to promote brotherhood amongst our nation. So we're willing to die for these things, which is how you know who the true disciples are, and how you know Slacky, and how these other nations know who the true disciples are, including America, which is why they fear us so much. If ye have love one to another, if ye have love one to another, simply put it, you know what I'm saying, is brotherhood. In UPK, we like to say brotherhood is a weapon. Saying something that can unite a nation, something that can destroy a nation, something that can destroy another nation. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is a hell of a weapon. And it is the most feared weapon that was ever created by the Most High God. So I like to say brotherhood is a WMD. I'm saying the greatest one ever created. We're going to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 22. Slocky. Saying once our people realize the Brotherhood is a weapon, you know what I'm saying, meant to better our nation as a people, you know what I'm saying, not meant to better heathen nations, because we'd like to try to show brotherhood to the man that has conquered us so long ago, in hopes that it'll create some type of bond amongst our people, and hope that maybe our nation that was once great, you know what I'm saying, but was destroyed, and hope that it could be rebuilt to some type of, I don't know, formal glory, or some nonsense like that. I'm saying, showing brotherhood to our enemy, to our oppressor, the devil that the Bible speaks of, it's going to result in nothing but our damn destruction. Saying just like it has in the past, us trying to join to our enemy. I'm saying all you got to do is look at when the natives first helped the damn invaders, you know what I'm saying, survive on this land. Show them how to grow crops and properly collect water and all that. You know what I'm saying? It led to the destruction of an entire continent. Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And so if you sit there and you wish nothing but harm to come to your brother, you know what I'm saying, and death to come his way, you know what I'm saying, over nothing. I mean, for instance, you know what I'm saying, our people, we like to take every little thing as a damn death sentence. You know what I'm saying, somebody steps in your goddamn shoes, you're ready to kill him right there, right then and there. Saying if somebody takes some damn $10 worth of weed from you, you're saying you got three wicked ass Slacky. You got three wicked Jakes with you. I'm saying ready to take a man's life over $10. I'm saying over a plant that you can just easily go re-up on. Slacky. Without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. So you sit there and you try to wish death upon your brother. You know what I'm saying? All these things I just brought up. You know what I'm saying? You are in danger of the judgment of the Lord. Saying the Lord can deliver, you know what I'm saying, the worst possible punishment that you could imagine. Which we know from past instances that's a fact. And look at all the diseases that came through our land when our oppressor first invaded. Saying look at all the things our oppressor was doing to our people when he was first raging war on our lands. I'm saying look at everything that he's done once he's set up settlements and fortresses leading up to now. You know what I'm saying? That was judgment of the Lord because we were sinning against the Most High God. Because we sitting there and hating our brothers and our sisters We should have been giving them nothing but love. Slaki. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger, Slaki, shall be in danger of the council. And so Rakah, I'm saying, which is a biblical worthless. And so if you're sitting there and you're telling your brother that he's worthless, I'm saying he can't do this, he can't do that, he don't do a damn thing, he just sits around. You know what I'm saying? You're in danger of getting the damn checking. Saying which is what the men above you, they find out you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you a hell of a check-in, in which case you will never want to speak ill of your brother again. Saying which is why it's so important that us as a nation, you know what I'm saying, not only those of us in the world, but those of us in the truth, that we take our checkings on the chin. I'm saying because it improves us as not only an individual, but as a whole. I'm saying just imagine how much better the reservations would be if we were checked on, smoking weed, if we were checked on doing meth or opioids, or on women being checked on being whores, and brothers and sisters participating in Salaki, adultery. In the reservations, they'd be, in all honesty, a lot better than they are right now, which is why our people are so destroyed, because we don't have anybody telling us from right and wrong. Anyone correct? Anyone trying to correct the sinful things that us as a nation are doing? Which is why things have just spun out of control the way that they have, up until now. Because we don't have anybody truly looking out for our people. Letting them know that they are truly fucking up. Slovakia in my language. They are truly messing up, and that it is, ruining everything else for the nation. But whosoever, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Saying if we look at the biblical meaning of a fool, I'm saying it's a lack of moral good sense. I'm saying which basically damn near as if whoever you're calling a fool, they aren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the morals of our people. And if you don't, I'm saying, the laws and the statutes and the commandments in this Bible, you know what I'm saying, you essentially got no morals. You know what I'm saying, you'll sit there and you'll murder your brother. You'll sit there and you'll be gay or lesbian or be a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that don't involve morals. You know what I'm saying, it's letting us know that you'll be in danger of hellfire, because that's damn near, you know what I'm saying, it's bearing false witness against your brother. I'm saying we know that bearing false witness that results in death in the Bible. I'm saying our oppressor, he can go and he can bear false witness, which he has done against our nation so many times. I'm saying just imagine all the settlements and cities that he's massacred and lied on and said that they attacked first, or they did something in order to force our oppressor's hand. And that's something that our oppressor can do, which is sit there and lie and bear false witness against, not only their own but another nation. But that's not something that the Lord's chosen people are supposed to be to a certain standard. That standard throughout this entire book right here. The Holy Bible. But yeah, we choose to follow in the ways of our oppressor, no matter what it is that he sits there and he okays for us to do. Even though all of them tactics is what he used in order to destroy our nation, whether it was in the past or if it's present. I'm going to go to the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31. Slack. I'll give you a second to get there. Slack. All right, let's get it. Book of Luke, 1. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise. And so scripture's letting us know, basically treat someone how it is that you would like to be treated. So don't sit there and sell drugs to someone's mama if you wouldn't want the same thing to be done to yours. Don't sit there and molest and rape, the women and children of your nation if you wouldn't want the same thing to be done to your children, or held to even done to you when you were a damn youth. Don't sit there and gun your brother down because you wouldn't want the same thing to be done to you. Which that's something that we choose to ignore, even though that's just some basic knowledge as a nation. To treat somebody how it is you'd want to be treated. But because we've been lied to for so long and deceived and been the slaves of this disgusting nation. I'm saying we don't care how it is that our own people would want to be treated. We care, we care how it is that our enemies will want to be treated, which is why we got reservations. I'm saying whole nations out there accepting. I'm saying the gay movement that is pushed on the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I'm saying, which is why we'll sit there and we'll say that certain words offend us if it offends one of these disgusting, soft heathens out here. I'm saying, but at the same time, we'll sit there and we'll destroy our own people with drugs. We'll sit there and we'll kidnap our women for some profit, all to better our enemy. I'm saying, to make them happy. We'll sit there and we'll kill our brother struggling in this hell in America next to us. I'm saying, all because we were taught to do so by our enemy. I'm saying, our oppressor and the devil that the Bible speaks of. Because we were robbed of the simple and most basic knowledge of treating someone how it is you'd want to be treated. I'm saying that right is only reserved for our oppressor. I'm saying, and any other heathen is how we see it as a nation, which goes to show you how backwards we are as a people. I'm saying no other nation sees it that way. I'm saying these other nations, they look out for their own and they treat their own how it is that they would want to be treated. Which is why Asians can get smuggled into America, I'm saying, from across the sea in damn cargo containers, and they'll immediately get a job amongst their own people. You know what I'm saying? Up in Chinatown and Koreatown and all of them damn Mongoloid towns and communities. And which is why the Jewish man can come and get his own business and get a nice luxurious house or condo, amongst his people whenever he comes over here. I'm saying the same thing goes for the Arabs and the Africans, East Indians. I'm saying all these other heathen nations, I'm saying they get this basic concept that us as a nation, we are truly lackluster in. I'm saying, but we weren't always that way as a people. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we used to treat one another how it was we were supposed to. Saying, which is why how you can go back and you can look at the damn maroon settlements that we used to set up with so-called blacks. You know what I'm saying? We'd sit there and we would attack and raid slave plantations to free Negroes. You know what I'm saying? And our fellow native brothers. Because we knew what was being done to them was wrong. Because we knew that if that happened to us, that we'd want somebody to cause some hell and break us out of them damn concentration camps, yo. Damn plantations. You know what I'm saying? We had that mentality back in the day, which is why we could so easily not only join together from different tribes, but from, you know what I'm saying, natives and blacks. Not only natives and blacks, but natives and Hispanics. Because when we were having our land taken from us You know what I'm saying? And being invaded at a rapid rate. You know what I'm saying? We used to flee into Mexico and join our Hispanic and Black brothers to defend the borders from Europeans trying to invade Mexico. I'm saying, because hell, we didn't want that to happen to our land, right? We didn't want our land to be invaded and taken, and therefore we did the same for our Hispanic brothers. I'm saying we treated them the same way that we felt about the situation that was happening to us during the time, which is why we could so easily join to one another back then without having any real conflict or you know what I'm saying disagreement. But then once you know what I'm saying, the man that has done nothing but deceive us since day one, once we let him into our towns and you know what I'm saying agreements and all of these damn political proceedings that happen, you know what I'm saying, that's when us as a nation we started to be divided. That's when, you know what I'm saying, certain natives started to sit there and enslave blacks. You know what I'm saying? So when we stopped fighting to free our brothers from the plantations, not only it wasn't only us that was turning on our own people, on our brothers, but that was also, you know what I'm saying, blacks were turned on us as well. You know what I'm saying? Blacks were put into their own damn unit in the army and they were forced to fight against us. You know what I'm saying? For America. So those are the type of things that happen when we let our enemy join to us. Which how recently, well, not real recently, but you know, a couple years back, you know, you can go back and you can look at them Standing Rock. How our people were sitting there holding off, you know what I'm saying, our colonizer from invading our lands. You know what I'm saying, with peaceful protests. And we were actually stopping them. And then we start to allow for our oppressor to join hand in hand with us. Because they sit there and they say, well, you know, what happened to you so long ago was so terrible. I just feel so bad for what my ancestors did. Please allow me to help you. And us being a bunch of damn fools, we fell for it. Knowing damn well that this is the same tactic that they used in the past in order to conquer our lands. Claiming to come in peace while yet secretly, I'm saying, raging war, secretly having their own agenda for doing these things. And then once we allowed our oppressor to come in with us, what happens? You know what I'm saying? Our lines start to get pushed back. Our little, I guess you'd call it little settlement areas, they started to get raided, and food supplies and supplies for warmth, you know what I'm saying, and all around survival started to get collected and burned. You know what I'm saying? People started to get rounded up and arrested, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when we allow our oppressor in with us. Us as a nation, we start to crumble. You know what I'm saying? We start to fold and get crushed underneath the goddamn devil's boot heel. No matter what time period it is. I'm saying what they did in Standing Rock, that's supposed to be some inhumane things that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's usually when the UN steps in and lets a country know that they're doing something wrong. That's usually when they send their peacekeeper forces in to stop the violence. Happen with the natives that had dogs, you know what I'm saying, sicked on them, shot with rubber bullets and water hoses with, you know what I'm saying, when damn bear pepper spray was sprayed on everybody. You know what I'm saying? UN didn't step in. You know what I'm saying? It's no different from what's happening to our brothers in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? Our Hispanic brothers being rounded up by ICE. Saying we got too much faith in our oppressor. We trust in him too goddamn much to believe that he can do the right thing all of the sudden. After 400 plus years of slavery and oppression and death and lies and theft, we think that these people can just turn it around. Why? Because it's the 21st century. You know what I'm saying, ain't a damn thing changed with these people. And ain't a damn thing going to change with these people. Like I said before, no matter what time period, no matter what century, no matter what generation, these people are going to be the same. I'm saying these people will always, and I mean always, have a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All you gotta do is go and look at the past, leading up to the future. And we obviously know that we cannot take their damn word for anything, since they've broken it so many damn times, not only with our people, but with blacks and with Hispanics. Saying blacks were promised 40 acres and a mule. I don't see any of that. But you know what I do see? I see our brothers and so-called blacks in the ghettos being murdered, having their communities destroyed, just like it with drugs. You know what I'm saying? With the devil's philosophies and ideals. They promised us they would stop stealing our land, you know what I'm saying, encroaching on our territory. But guess what? I see the same thing in the reservations as I see in the ghettos. I'm saying that goes to tell you that we are the same nation of people, no matter the damn complexion or hell ideals that we got. We're the same nation because we're the only people that are oppressed the same way. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the land of America and throughout all the planet Earth. And that's laid out in the curses of Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? Which we brought out in a previous class. Slovakia. We're going to go to Book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. Slovakia. Give you a second to get there. we're going to go ahead and get into it. Book of John, chapter 15 and verse 12. I'm saying these words right here are in red. So Christ letting us know that this is his commandment. I'm saying this man that everyone looks up to, that they like to say is so great and the ideal person to be like. You know what I'm saying? This is his commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a commandment of Christ right there, letting us know that we should be loving one another just as he has loved us. You know what I'm saying? And Christ, he went out of his way to show his love for our people. You know what I'm saying? Not only by dying for our people, I'm saying, which that shows a tremendous amount of love for his nation by going through all this hell and then being killed for us. You know what I'm saying? But he also went around and he uplifted our nation as a whole. You know what I'm saying? He taught our people to stop being sinners, to stop following in the way of these damn heathen, which so many of us were doing not only back then, but we are doing today. Which is why the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, we keep that love of Christ alive, and we tell our people, you know what I'm saying, to turn away from the ways of America. Turn away from the ways of the people that conquered your nation so long ago. You know what I'm saying? And come back to the ways of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? To follow these laws, statutes, and commandments in the Bible. In the Bible, it's got our history, our culture, our customs, traditions, of course, our laws. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is the whole constitution of the damn Israelites. Meanwhile, we'd rather abandon this and follow in the way of some disgusting bastard that has showed us that he is nothing more than a disgusting bastard. That ye love one another as I have loved you. I'm saying you can go and you can look and see that Christ wasn't out there selling drugs like so many of our people were. And he wasn't out there making whores of our women or promoting damn interracial relationship amongst our nation. You know what I'm saying? He was out there promoting unity amongst all of the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm saying nobody else. I'm saying, and he knew that doing so would put his life in danger. I'm saying, put the life of his family in danger. But he loved our people so damn much. Saying, in order to for the 12 tribes of Israel, I'm saying the Israelites, Yasharallah in the Hebrew, which is how every man in the UPK feels from the very top, you know what I'm saying, to the very bottom. Saying just as Christ was willing to lose his life and sacrifice everything for the nation of Israel, the men in the I.S.U.P.K, I'm saying we're willing to do the same because we love our brothers, our nation, just as Christ loved them. I'm saying that's something that is completely, you know what I'm saying, that something that you can't come against, something that you can't disprove, because we've shown time and time again that we would lay our lives down for our nation. You know what I'm saying? We do it every damn weekend. Whenever we go out on the highways and byways and prophesy, I'm saying, to the nation of Israel, calling our oppressor the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of directly to his disgusting, disease-riddled face. I'm saying, because we got a love for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that is unrivaled by anything. Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Since Christ is letting us know, saying this that Christianity paints as being so soft and, you know what I'm saying, a borderline, like I shouldn't say borderline, but being gay. You know what I'm saying? You're letting us know that there is no greater love than dying for your friends. You know what I'm saying? For no greater love than dying for the brothers in this truth next to you. I'm saying fighting for the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Fighting his demons in order to save his people. You know what I'm saying? The brother going through the same hell as you're going through in order to uplift your nation. You know what I'm saying? There's no greater love than dying for that man right there. There's no greater love than dying for your nation, who, let's face it, is the only nation you should be willing to die for. Which so many of our people are here willing to die for die for America. You know what I'm saying? What has America ever done for our people, Slucky, to cause you to think that it is okay to go out and lose your life for them? To cause you to think that it's okay to go through all this hell, you know what I'm saying, all this damn suffering for the land of America. You know what I'm saying? They say the damn, I already forgot their slogan, Slovakia. You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason that any black, Hispanic, or Native Indian should be out here risking their lives for America, especially knowing what it is that they have done to our nation and what they continue to do to our nation till today. Especially when you see that these people, they haven't changed over 400 years, and these people, they are still the same murderers, still the same thieves and liars and rapists. You know what I'm saying? They're still the same people. But yeah, because of all the lies we've been told and false doctrines that have been pushed on us and philosophies that have been pushed on us, we truly believe that these people, you know what I'm saying, are worth all of our love. You know what I'm saying? Not just some of it, not just a little fraction of it, but all of it. Meanwhile, we sit there and we hate our brother that is suffering next to us in the reservations. You know what I'm saying? When we move other reservations, we hate our brother that is suffering next to those. I'm saying we sit there and we realize, damn, I'm saying this is these ghettos they're no better than the reservations. These people they're still going through a hell of a lot of torment and the destruction. You know what I'm saying, but we still choose to hate our brothers. And those should be the top people that we love. The top people that we choose to fight for and die for. Which was why it was so important that the Lord created the UP so that we could show our brothers and our sisters what true love truly is. You know what I'm saying, when you come to any school across the United States, across Canada, South America, you know what I'm saying, the islands and the UK, you know what I'm saying, you'll see the love that each brother has for one another. Saying this ain't the love that our oppressor promotes amongst our nation. I'm saying being a bunch of damn booty bandits, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? That's part of his culture. You know what I'm saying our love is brotherhood, true brotherhood. You know what I'm saying something that is unrivaled by hell any weapon ever created on the face of the earth. That a man laid down his life for his friends. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. And so Christ is letting us know, if you sit there and you lay down your lives for your brothers, I'm saying for your people, against all odds, no matter if you got to come up against the land of America, if you got to come up against your family or your friends in the world, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, you'll be counted as Christ's friend. You know what I'm saying, you'll get protection, you'll get blessings, you'll get everything you could ever want if you just follow in the way of Christ. If you sit there and you lay down your life for your brother and you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, I'm saying, but so many of our people would rather be the friend of our oppressor. We'd rather sit there and follow in his ways and gain his approval. You're saying even it means destroying our own nation rather than, I'm saying, following the ways that Christ told us to do. I'm saying instead of rather promoting the brotherhood that is, I'm saying, detrimental to our communities, we'd rather follow in the ways of our oppressor and destroy our nation even more, without even batting an eye to the consequences of our actions. I'm saying that's what 400 plus years of slavery does to a people. I'm saying, especially if you're trapped in a land with these people. I'm saying, nowhere to go. I'm saying, you're going to be destroyed beyond all recognition. I'm saying, all these other nations are gonna take advantage of it. Slocky. So we're gonna go ahead and close it out. Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. Slakia. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3 verse 8 to 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. So I do believe our next high holy day is the Passover, which I believe it's on April 9th. Saying up in New York. Saying you can go ahead and find out any information you want to know for it there. Same regarding what time it'll be, where it'll be at, so on and so forth. I'm saying all holy convocations and cookouts, you know what I'm saying, is for strictly Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? A place where you can feel welcomed, you know what I'm saying, and at home and safe amongst the priests and prophets of the Most High God. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or a war scarf. With that said, I majum, which means to stand. Wapanya hakwadum, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to start out with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kwadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'a, Ratazaika, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakum, Ko, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawatanawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawatiyanawa, Wala'a, Dabayayanawa, Banasaya one, Abo, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, What the Parth, Lawalamyam, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. The prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, Babakashah, Nathanahu, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makalah, will call Madawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakim, Hamatim, Hakak, Al Wakawath, Hatamahala, the Garshan, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, the water among. It's like the prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. The prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahushai, Wam Yaka'ala, Wa Lahayim, Matazabiyah, Ala Wapyahana, Ala Wapyam, Hazaranyam, Hakwatazayanyam, Hakayayam, Wa Akwatian, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, the water man. The prayer for the blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Barak Dum. Yazamata. We're going to go ahead and give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatham Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Yazamata. Class dismissed.